Hi folks, Jon Bushey here, and I'm going to show you some land for sale. In fact, this is the third video that I've made about this land that's for sale. It's in Valencia, which is close to Dumaguete and Negros Oriental in the Philippines. And there's lots of various sizes, both on the left and the right of this road I'm showing. I made this video because now they've finished the road, and so that's a good thing. Oh, there's a couple people on scooters heading down to the river. There's a river close to here, which is one of the nice selling points of this property. It's like having your own little resort close by, or or a swimming pool nearby. There's a cow there and stuff. So this is a view of some of the lots that are for sale on the left side of the property. There's some neighbors towards the back there. That's the neighbors. That's my car, and that's me. I'm wearing my Dumaguete t-shirt. It's kind of hot today, which is maybe why some people are heading down to the river. And that's a neighbor's house there. He's a Filipino American. Oh, there's some more people walking down to the river. It's a nice place, and boy, it's very popular. When it gets to be a hot day, a lot of people go down to the river to cool off, either by getting into the river, or it's actually pretty cool just sitting by the river too. And a lot of people bring stuff with them. They're cooking down there. Some people are kind of just resting in a hammock or something like that, or laying on the ground. Gee, that cow seems to be kind of upset that my drone's flying around. And as I mentioned in the other videos, there's electricity and there's water by that main road there. So that road is cement, and then this road that we just made, I paid to have this road made, and that gives access to all of the lots. It's a good road. It's made with sand and gravel, so it's like a road base, and it was all compacted into place. So very solid road that will work good. Well, I was just coming in for a landing there, and I realized I didn't show you the river. So I'm going to take the drone up. I've got to get pretty high in order to safely get over to the river. So I'm taking the drone up, and I'll head over towards the river there. That, again, is another shot of the property that's for sale, and there's several ways that you can obtain this property. Direct ownership of land is not possible in the Philippines. There's a nice view of the mountains back there. And just over that neighbor's house, you can see some white buildings back by those mountains. That's Terra Alta. That's a resort. They also sell building lots there too, and they're pretty expensive. I've got some friends that are building a house up there, and I made some videos about that. I'll try and make a video and upload it to YouTube. So that building over there with the big white roof, the biggest building you can see, that's by the main highway, and that's the same highway that you come in to this property that's for sale. That building, wow, some bird's kind of upset, I guess, that I'm flying my drone up there. He's buzzing me. That building, it's called like the Chapel, I think. And it's a new building. It's never been used, but the Masons had their national convention there. So the Masons held their national convention in Valencia, in Negros Oriental. And so that was the first time that building got used. And you can see some people driving on the highway there. That's the highway you can see off to the right. So that's a good road, and the road coming into this property for sale is a very good road too, which is important when it gets to be the rainy season, because all the other roads like turn to mud. And so now I'm kind of flying over the river. If you look close, you can see a little bit of the river through the trees and stuff. And what they did at the river's not that wide, but it has a pretty good flow. And so what they did is, years ago, I mean, this happened, 50 years ago probably, is they took a bunch of rocks and they kind of dammed it up, and they made a little, I don't want to call it a reservoir, but there's a little pool in the river. There it is. You can see it about in the middle of the screen now. And they did it in a few places. So there's a few different pools, and people will go there. And like I said, they'll be cooking or just hanging out. They'll be eating. Some people, when I stopped by one time, they had a tent set up and they were like sleeping in there and stuff. So it's a nice place to go. And of course, there's no charge. It's just part of public land in the Philippines. So that river's a nice place to go, and it's very close to the property. There's another shot of the river. That isn't part of the pool. The other one was the pool. There's the mountains again, and there's the property that's for sale. So yeah, maybe it's 100 meters or something. It's not very far at all down that road. And so here we are flying back. You can see that this part of Valencia is more agriculture. The houses are spread out quite a bit, and there's farmland and stuff like that. Down in Valencia proper, the houses are very close to one another. And so it depends upon the lifestyle that you want. This is more being alone, if I should say that. It's more like being out in the woods, so it's a different feel than being in downtown Valencia, where the houses are right next to each other and it's very noisy all the time. So that's an update. I'll put all the links and stuff in the description. My contact information's up on the screen and also in the description of this video. So if you want to contact me, there's several different ways you can do it. Email is probably best. And send me any questions that you have, and I'm happy to answer them. Thank you for watching.